Welcome back, anyone and everyone, to another edition of Wolfman Licks, reviewing spirits and good spirits. If you've been tuning in, you know that I'm have some health issues and I'm unable to do any alcohol reviews. That does still remain the same, as you can see. I still have my wolf pack with me, and I usually also have a fact, and I haven't done one in a while because I've been under the weather, but I thought I'd share a fact with you all this time. So this fact comes from the human side of me, and that is my ancestors came from Ireland on the human side, and the reason why they left Ireland is because the English king and his religious folks and what have you were coming through, and as they were passing through, my ancestors were in the way, and they said, make way for the king and pay homage to the king and his religious crap. And my being Irish, they're all no. So they said, well, if you don't, we're going to cut your head off. And they said, go for it. So they actually knelt down in the road and said, go ahead and cut my head off. We're not going to, don't give a damn about your English religious crap or your king. So they did. So as is custom, they went after the rest of the family, and they just did that. And during that time frame, the family got downwind that they had to get the heck out of Dodge. So they grabbed a lot of their, what they could carry, and including a grandfather clock, and then they went to the New World at that time frame. And over this boat ride, there was this, little baby girl there as well with everyone else, and this old grandfather clock. And when they arrived to the New World, some salt water or something happened to the grandfather clock, and it didn't work anymore. But they held on to it because, again, family heirloom. So fast forward the time to the Civil War. So during the Civil War, that little baby girl now, she's an old woman, and she's partially deaf and is just waiting to die. And she's with the other women, and they're sitting around having tea. And then 1 o'clock comes around at tea time, and the grandfather clock starts chiming, but it chimes 13 times. And again, this had not worked for decades. So the old woman in her rocking chair looks over at the other girls and said, that means 13 of our boys are going to come home from the Civil War. So with that being said, my grandmother, who researched this, found that 26 to 27 of my human ancestors fought in the Civil War, and out of those, 13 of them had survived. So I hope you find that a groovy little fact. If you want to argue with my grandmother, go for it. She's a Texan, and she's also passed away, but being a Texan, they're not full of crap. So there you have it. So thank you for tuning in. Be groovy, stay groovy. We'll give you another update, and we'll see you next time on Wolfman Lake Reviews.